Hello again, Steve Walker here, Promise Money. I want to tell you about a mortgage which is really different. Something comes along occasionally which is really different, catches your eye. So let me give you the headlines. This is a mortgage for buying or remortgaging residential property. Firstly, it can be fixed for the whole term of the loan. It can be for 40 years long. You can borrow up to 6 times your income. There's no maximum age. Interest only options are available as well, and you can borrow up to 95% loan to value. So let's throw all that into the melting pot with one lender, and it brings up some really exciting ideas. So let me just quickly go through those in a little bit more detail. So as of today, obviously rates change depending on what the market's doing, but as of today, you can get a rate on a low loan to value loan. You can get a rate of 4.99 fixed for 20 years. Now you might think, well, rates are going to come down, aren't they? But over 20 years, who knows? So think about that. Do you want surety of what you're going to be paying for the next 20 years? Maybe you do. Now there are no early redemption charges after 5 years. So after 5 years, if you decide to move, like most fixed rates, if you took a 5-year fixed, after 5 years you can move it. You can with this loan as well. So if you decide after 5 years it's a totally bad idea, you can move it. There are early redemption charges in the first 5 years. It's 5% in the first year, 4% in the second, 3%, 2%, 1%. So it's pretty standard. This lender will go up to 95% loan to value. You're not going to get 4.99 at 95%, but they will go up to 95%. Now bear in mind, when you watch this video, that 4.99 might have changed. And they will do terms up to 40 years old, and they have no maximum age. Okay, and that's maximum age application. So if you are 85 when you apply for this loan, they will consider you. It's all going to be down to your affordability, whether or not you can afford to pay the mortgage. So that will be assessed as it would normally. They don't hold your age against you. It's more a question of, can you afford it now and in the future, and how do you demonstrate that? They'll do interest only loans up to 75% loan to value. Now a lot of lenders don't like interest only loans, and if you say I want interest only because I intend to sell my house in 5 years time and downsize, a lot of them throw their hands up in the air and say, oh no, we couldn't possibly have you selling your house, that's what I want to do. No, we couldn't do that. We won't lend for that purpose. This lender will. If you've got savings and you can demonstrate you can exit with the savings or pensions, but sale of your main residence or another property is also acceptable. And as I said, they'll lend up to 6 times your income. Now, most lenders will go up to 4.5 times, maybe stretch to 5, but most are about 4.5 times your income, irrespective of whether or not you can afford it. This lender goes to 6 times income, so they're not capped in the same way, provided you can afford it. So if you can demonstrate you've got the affordability to go up to 6 times, they will lend. Many others won't. So as I said, throw all that into the mix, and this makes this a pretty exciting product. And it might be that you like some of those features and not others, and it might be that we can find some of those features with other lenders too on different terms. But in terms of rolling it all together, interest only, no maximum age, 95% loan to value, 40-year term. You can fix it for 40 years if you want. The rate's a bit higher, but if you want to do it, you can do it. Or 20-year fix from 4.99 for 40% loan to value. It's really interesting, this product, and quite excited. So I'm looking forward to seeing whether it ticks boxes for people, and hopefully it does. If you want to find out more, do get in touch. Go to our website, promisemoney.co.uk. Do check out our videos on YouTube, on our Promise Money channel. Please subscribe and like this one as well, because we want more people to see these videos and learn about these products. That's it for today. More to come. Bye bye.